Ooh, that's bad. Bro, those poll numbers ain't good. You see that? Not good at all. Those favorability ratings for Kamala and Trump. It did not look good for 51% unfavorable rating for Kamala. I don't think she's a good candidate to put up, but there's a part of me that's like, she could easily win. And so, because I thought there's no way Biden could win, but man, Kamala worse than Biden. In every way, like just in every way, she's just terrible. Terrible candidate, terrible, but it's like, Biden won last time, so don't put it past Kamala to win. Kamala or Kamala, whatever her name is, Kamala. Act like everybody's trying to be rude all the time and shit to not pronounce her damn name. I don't even, Kamala, whatever her name is. Who gives a fuck? I think it's Camilla. But the one woman on the news said Kamala. I hear it pronounced so many different ways. Trust me, I ain't got to make fun of her name. There's tons of material there. There's tons of things to talk about with Kamala Harris. So, we don't have to mispronounce her name. But it's fucking cold. I gotta go to the house, change my clothes, and then I gotta run one more errand, and then I'm going home. And we're gonna talk about Kris Tyson. Kris Tyson got caught texting a minor. You know, the Mr. Beast cross-dresser guy? He got caught texting minors, 13-year-olds. Mr. Beast was like, that's my friend. Is he still your friend now? It's not good for the brand. Bro, if that was my friend, me and him would have a private conversation. I'd light his ass up for trying to damage my brand and everything I built. Like, that is some of the most selfish, rude shit I've ever seen somebody do to their friend. Come out as transgender and shit and put his brand and everything he's built at risk. That's so fucked up, bro. And I'm fucking cold. That Discord I sent you guys, go in there and read that liberal, what he's saying. It's so fucking funny. Read that crazy shit. Sometimes I go in there and argue with that guy in that other Discord. It was funny the other day. He typed a bunch of shit in that Discord about the assassination, and it was all wrong, and then he went back and deleted all of it. And we were all like, why'd you delete all that? What happened if we were going to do a Discord with him in there? He's unhinged. It's crazy how all these people became liberals and shit. It's mind-boggling, really. Like, all these conspiracy theory motherfuckers that didn't trust the government and all that, so many of them became liberals. Like that guy I used to do that show with. He became a hardcore liberal, everybody tells me. He was not a hardcore liberal when we used to talk. It's crazy, man. Like, Trump broke so many of these motherfuckers' brains, bro. Trump broke the brain. I wonder why. What is it about Trump that broke the brain? He didn't break my brain, so what is it? It's cold out here. Should have brought my damn clothes with me. I could have took a shower. I don't know if I'm gonna go back over there tonight or not. I might just do it tomorrow. Every time I hit a bump, it hurts my fucking elbow. Like, oh. It rattles through the handlebar, goes all the way up my arm. It's like, ugh. We've got to talk about Christopher Tyson. We'll do so later in the stream. I got some videos to watch. Christopher Tyson. Tons of evidence. Been texting little boys. He's a fag. Kris Tyson is such a bad friend. He's such a selfish person. Like, wow. Putting Mr. Beast, all of Mr. Beast's hard work is at risk. Everything he's worked for, his whole brand he's built is on the line. And this friend of his keeps doing stupid, ignorant fucking shit. Fucking it up. Putting a dress on and texting minors. And, man, why can't you just act normal, man? We got a good thing going here, man. I mean, imagine, your friend ruins everything. You worked your ass off, your friend is fucking it up, doing dumb, ignorant shit. And you're like, man, I brought you into this, I gave you some money, this how you act, this how you treat me? You disrespectful, cocksucking motherfucker. Imagine being a terrible friend. What the fuck is that guy talking about? So cold, help me. Oh, God. Oh. Oh. I don't know why y'all keep talking about Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama is not running. She's not going to be the VP. It's so silly to keep bringing that up. Michelle Obama, if you actually look into Michelle Obama, you'll realize she does not like politics. She does not like any of it. She doesn't want to be involved in it. She didn't like Barack being president. It's just not the lifestyle she wants. And if you would look into Michelle Obama and learn a little bit about her instead of just hating on her all the time, you might learn this about Michelle Obama. So the odds of Michelle Obama stepping in are very slim, very slim, very slim. And calling her a man is counterproductive. It does nothing to earn. Calling Michelle Obama a man has not earned a single vote for Donald Trump. Waste of time. I don't participate in it because it's a waste of my time. I want to win this time, brother. I'd like the prices to go down and the gas to go down. I'd like life to improve, so I want to win. We're in a very serious time. The time for trolling is long over. We got to win this time. We keep playing around, acting like little kids, making stupid, counterproductive jokes. We're going to find ourselves. We're going to find ourselves with 4 years of fucking Kamala Harris. That's what we're going to find. I'll be back. I changed clothes. I got to go back out for a second. Then we're going home. Got 2 bottles of water for free. It's so beautiful. I ought to go back and get 2 more. Down. Come on, down. Come on. Let's see if these people have said anything of relevance yet. Nah, nothing. Nothing of substance. Same old shit, different day, huh? In the words of Joe Biden, just a bunch of malarkey in there. Quit sniffing all over me, quack. I'll let you out when I get back. You ain't been gone that long. Or maybe I have. I got time blindness. I don't know. Time blindness. Google it. Learn about it. my arm. My God. I wish I had a 2013 anything. I wish I had a car. But I don't. Can't afford it. Maintaining a car is a very expensive thing, and I cannot afford it. That's one of the first things I got rid of was that car. And that ridiculous car payment. Started downsizing my life. That's what you gotta do. I gotta get the fucking helmet. Electric cars, I don't know a lot about them. Could be good. I think the technology is unproven, I think. I do believe. I do have a new girlfriend. She doesn't live with me, though. I'm the only one living here. I wouldn't move anybody in anyway. I don't have a place to live. I don't want to be kicked out. Why would I move her in here? She's got her own place. I don't have anyone to move anybody into. I'm just waiting till I get that notice to leave here. And I'm just riding it out till then because, yeah, it's just a smart idea. Can't just move into somebody's place. I've only been dating her for like a month. I'm not trying to rush in and out of that. I've done that too many times. Rushed into too many of them. Spruce that gas station up. I gotta figure out how to get these back brakes as tight as I got the front one. The front one works good as fuck. It's weird though, because I did the same thing to the back. I must have done something slightly different. I don't know. Gotta figure it out though. I guess those bike streams ain't so boring after all, huh? You might see somebody almost die. It's a lesson. There's a lesson there. And the lesson is this. Not every waking moment of the day is going to be nonstop entertainment. You understand? Not every moment of a stream is going to be so fucking entertaining that you're just like, oh, on the edge of your seat from entertainment, laughing or whatever the fuck you're doing, crying or whatever the fuck you do. But there's going to be moments, and if you're like a little pussy crying because your attention span only lasts 30 seconds, then you're going to miss it. The people that sit here in the silence sometimes, they got to see that wreck live. They got to see it. I can't show the road. I'm streaming on YouTube. It'll just do this. The phone mount blocks it. I'm not streaming on the Streamlabs app. I'm just streaming on YouTube app. So I can see the chat and stuff. It doesn't use the right back camera. It's a whole thing. I don't feel like it. There's two cameras on the back. There's a regular one, and then there's a wide one. And the wide camera's not blocked by that thing that holds the phone. But you can't switch to the wide camera on YouTube. It only uses the other camera. Now, in the Streamlabs app, you can pick either camera that you want to use. So when I'm using YouTube app, I can't do it. So there's nothing to see in front of you but a blue thing. Oh. Ah! Fucking bump. The bumps. It hurts the arm. He's a pedophile. They caught him texting 13-year-old boy. Kris Tyson is done. See, if these brakes would have probably stopped the other night a lot faster. It would have definitely lessened the impact. Because now I actually stop. The back brake won't even stop. You could hold it down, you'll just keep coasting. Kris Tyson, we're gonna watch the video when we get to the house. Kris Tyson got caught testing a 13-year-old boy. They have the text, they have the evidence. Kris Tyson is exposed as a sick, 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 sick man. He's a cross-dressing man. He's like, I didn't abandon my kid. I put my kids in high heels this morning. Yeah, Kris, maybe you should have abandoned the child. Maybe the child was better off getting you out of there, Kris. Jesus. And taking pictures of it and shit. Just, there's something sinister about it. There's something weird about it. There's something off about it. Putting your son in high heels and taking pictures of it for the internet. There's something going on there. Something creepy about it. Any YouTuber or streamer that kind of, when their content kind of, it's like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like they promote it to children, right? It's like a children's channel. You gotta suspect all that shit, man. Your channel should be like Mr. Rogers. If you're gonna make stuff for kids, go back and watch Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. That's the type of shit you should be making. Where you should be fully clothed, and no sexual talk. The thing about making a children's channel is it makes so much money because kids just sit on that and watch, and the content doesn't even have to be good. They'll sit and watch it. So people take the easy way, try to make a kids channel. A lot of it is the pedophiles, though, trying to interact with children, so they make a children's channel. Mr. Beast is like a children's channel. I mean, I guess it's family friendly. I mean, it's not for adults. It's not a fucking rated R channel. And he got a pedophile cross-dresser. But what could Mr. Beast do? If he would have said, I'm not promoting that lifestyle and that stuff to children on my channel, it's just not appropriate for my channel. My channel's family friendly. We stay out of politics. We stay out of all that stuff. I'm just not involving that in my channel. They would have took his shit down. His career would be over. He had no choice, really. He sold out. He sold out the children. Imagine selling out the children. Wow. Wow. Can you imagine? Imagine being such a fucking dork that you sell out America's children and the children of the world. And you're so desperate for money, you sell them out. Wow. It is a very shocking thing. Very shocking indeed. That's how you get rich. You sell out the children. See how much money? Mr. Beast, the most popular YouTuber in the world, he sold out the children. And they gave him everything. If you sell out the children, we'll give you it all. And he said, okay, I'll sell them out. Fuck them. And it may very well bite him in the ass now. Kris Tyson may come back to bite him in his ass. He should have just released a statement. He should have said, look, he can do what he wants. If he wants to be a girl, that, go ahead, but I'm not having that on my channel. I'm not here to get involved in that. I'm not here to promote that stuff to anybody. That's not what this channel's about. In the same way, I wouldn't let a guy wear a Trump hat in my video. I don't want him cross-dressing in my video. By the way, you got to take the language back. Stop calling them transgenders. There are some transgenders out there, like Buck Angel and stuff. But Kris Tyson is a cross-dresser. There's a lot of dudes cross-dressing calling themselves transgender. Just because you put a dress and some makeup on, that makes you a cross-dresser. Don't make you transgender. To be qualified as transgender, you should be able to fool people. People should see a picture of you and they should go, is that a girl, or like, what am I looking at? If they look at you and immediately go, that's a dude, then you're a bad transgender. You're a cross-dresser. Because you've never looked at a cross-dressing man and thought that's a woman, right? That never fooled you. Not one time. But if you've seen Buck Angel, go look up Buck Angel. You would be fooled. You'd think that was a dude. But it's actually a woman. That's a transgender, right? That's a motherfucker that's earned the title. You should have to earn the title of transgender. It should be earned. It's being given to too many motherfuckers that didn't earn it. Motherfucker, if you won't shave your beard off, come on now. I'm a girl. Well, then shave that beard. You ain't even putting in no effort, son. You ain't putting a damn bit of effort into this. It's like Tim Dillon says, you got to put some effort in. If if you want us to play along with you, you're going to have to put some effort in. But at the end of the day, you're still a dude or still a girl or whatever you are. You can't change it. But if you want me to play pretend with you, then you have to be able to suspend my disbelief, you know? It's like a movie. If the CGI is bad, I can't buy into this fight scene, you know? Put some effort in. Put some effort in. That's all I'm asking you to do. Is that too much to ask? A little effort? We're about to get home and watch these videos and get to the bottom of this. First, I gotta change the bandage on my arm, though. I'm gonna change it again. Ugh. I gotta pee so fucking bad. You think Joe's gonna resign for the election, like completely resign the presidency? He's got to, right? I think he does. I'll tell you why in a minute. I think he does. That way you can show people, yeah, Kamala can do the job because she's already doing it. You see what I mean? She's already doing it. So there's nothing to be concerned about with her. get it. Leave that fucking groundhog alone. Leave. Goddamn move! All right, go. Come on. Go, go, go. Come on. In. Oh, damn it. Stupid nails on the wall. What if they start saying that? What if they start saying, of course Kamala's qualified. Who you think's been running things? It ain't been Biden. I wouldn't even put it past them to say some shit like that, really. Even though it's a crazy thing to say, I bet they say it. Yeah, I mean, she's been running things the whole time, man. It ain't been old Joe. And, I mean, but that's such a bad thing to say, too, though, because that means everything that's happened is her fault. All right, if you've been wanting to see this scar on my arm, here's your moment to see it. We're about to take this bandage off. We're going to assess the situation. See how I got the power turned back on? And I didn't panic about it. I just laid there and kept streaming. While you all panicked about it and told me to move to South Korea and all these fantasy things you kept telling me to do for a better life and all this crap. But I just relaxed because it's nothing to be too concerned about. We'll get to it. We'll figure it out. As we have. I put $10 on that bitch. Got a couple of days now. Couple of days. All right. Are you ready? Change the bandage. I feel like a doctor. Doctoring myself. Wow, looking a lot better. How good it's looking. God, look at the bruising and stuff. No wonder it hurts to move my arm. Diabetes? Wasn't a bicycle wreck. You probably got diabetes. You're probably a big fat slob. Nothing fat about me, son. Look at the arm. Nothing fat about me. Nothing fat about me. Alright. Okay. Diabetes. Dude, when they cleaned this the other day at the hospital, oh my God, it hurt like a son of a bitch. We're about to watch a video about Kris Tyson texting minors. That's what we're about to do. First, we're cleaning this elbow and rewrapping it. Yeah, I bet if I wasn't in shape, I would have been a lot. I probably would have broke something. You're probably right. Wound care. A minor. I actually didn't even need to go to the emergency room. I could have just toughed it out at home and healed myself. But I didn't know if I broke a bone, so I figured I should go. Because what if I got a broken arm or something? I just sit here for days with it. And then it doesn't heal up, you know? So I went. Got a big ass knot right there. Holy fuck, son. Look at that knot. We haven't even started the Kris Tyson stuff. You're just in time. We haven't even watched it yet. We're about to, though. You're here just in time. God damn it. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Give me another one. Oh, I did it again, motherfucker. God, dumbass son of a bitch. Kris Tyson. I landed on the road. My mom thinks there was probably a rock in the road, like a piece of gravel or something. Then maybe that's what my elbow landed on, for it to open up like that. But hell, I don't know. Boom. Kris Tyson. He's a cross-dresser. I'm taking back the language. Cross-dresser, not transgender. Cross-dresser. He's a cross-dresser, not trans. To be trans, you got to be like a buck angel or something. You got to look the part, you know? All Kris Tyson did was grow his hair out, shave his legs, put a dress on, put some makeup on, and maybe he's taking testosterone bullshit or something, I don't know, estrogen or whatever the fuck. Whatever the fuck they take. Well, that's done. I should be healed up by the weekend, I feel. I think I'll be able to go to the gym this weekend. I'm gonna rest the whole week though. I ain't gonna do no gym until the weekend. Gonna let shit heal up. It hurts to move that arm and certain, like, lift it up, like, ugh, like. I think I fucked my shoulder up. It's definitely bruised. It's easier to move around than it was the other day, though. All right, your mission is to go find those videos about Kris Tyson I'm talking about. There's 2 of them, apparently. Find them and give me the link. We're going to watch them. Or you can wait on me and then I'll find them. Nice and clean. Send me the El Prez video. I want to watch it. I keep forgetting to sub to his channel. I gotta sub that channel. I'm forgetting. I don't think Kamala Harris is. I don't think she's hideous looking. So, and we know she gives good head. Hell, she sucked dick all the way to the damn near the presidency. At this point, the head must be amazing. So, decent rack. I mean, I don't think she's terrible looking. She's a bit of a Tatiana. She's probably a wild fuck, that Kamala Harris, boy. She'll probably do something to you. She sucked dick so good, motherfuckers go, you got the job. Damn, you got the job. Woo! Give this bitch a job. God damn, give her a job. But, sir, she's not qualified. Oh, shut that faggot shit up. She's more than qualified. In my book, she's very qualified. She's qualified to suck this dick. You seen that video of Drewski when that big titty chick comes out and he starts smashing the table? It's so fucking funny. I think I have it in here somewhere. Dude, this is so fucking funny.
Yeah! We're gonna do it! Yeah!
Drewski, oh my God.
God damn. I prayed for this. That's why I'm just thanking Jesus for real, because.
Oh, that's funny. Christopher Tyson. Finally got on El Presidor. I finally resubbed on this YouTube account. I don't see no damn video about the liberals. I don't see nothing about no liberals here. You lied. God, there's so many videos about it now. Who should we want? Who should we let break this down for us? Remember, some of you were saying Kris Tyson's kind of hot. This is who you want to fuck? Y'all are weird, bro. Destiny has no credibility. We'll go with this. It's only 7 minutes and 20 seconds. The other ones are like 30 minutes long. Like, what the fuck? Sum it up in under 10, sir.
Explicit and involves cartoon.
Please sum it up in under 10, sir.
Characters
we have things to do, sir.
No, I think it's clear enough for anyone to understand what it means if a real person draws or likes.
The thing is, I will not make up anything or accuse anyone. I will only show some disgusting and unbelievable things Kris has done, along with proof. But now you're probably thinking, what in the world does Kris have to do with all this? To say the least, you're wrong and right at the same time. However, there's a very sketchy personality involved in this story, also known as Shadman. Shadman was a normal guy until he decided to attend an art university in Switzerland to pursue his passion for art. However, shortly after, he was expelled when some of his artwork was discovered to be illegal, even considered a danger to society. But something more extreme was about to happen. He launched his own website, and that's when his talented artwork came to light. In 2011, he did a very disgusting and unexpected thing. He released art of his own mother. As expected, he didn't stop there. Someone will tweet on November 8, 2016, asking Shadman to draw Keemstar's daughter, who was 7 years old at the time, doing inappropriate things with Donald Trump. Shadman will respond by saying that if Trump wins the election, he will deliver it. And as we know, Trump wins, and as promised, Shadman will post drawings of her in an unusual manner. As if this wasn't enough, he'll later release a drawing of her giving head to Donald Trump. However, Shadman's vision was much worse than imagined. On January 24th, 2017, he posted a picture of Daphne Keene, referring to her as a real-life love. Shockingly, just a few days later, he began posting drawings depicting her being severely molested. What makes this even more disturbing is that she was only 12 years old at the time. Yet this wasn't the first time Shadman had done something like this. Lieutenant Corbis is also one of them. But aside from all that, a new question arises. How are Ava and Shadman linked? Well, the answer to this is another drawing by Shadman. It depicts a young girl wearing a "Please be patient, I have autism" cap, pointing a gun at her mouth. She has a fidget spinner as an earring and a spade tattoo on her thigh that says BBC, which we all know what it means. On November 18, 2017, Ava responded to a tweet from Grande and Mr. B stating, "This is coming from a guy who owns a Shad-based drawing and has it as a centerpiece in his living room." Just some time later, they also posted the exact same drawing laid on the floor with the caption, "Bonus fidget spinners to throw some extra autism." Initially, it seems Kris was being sarcastic because this tweet came after Shadman had drawn all those disgusting images. However, something messy was going on behind the scenes. In this Mr. Beast video, you'll notice a very familiar thing at the 9 minutes and 30-second time span. From what I believe, keeping illegal art in the bedroom isn't normal at all. The shocking thing is that Mr. Beast and Chris were roommates during that time. Yet this is nothing in comparison to the next incidents. On April 16th, 2018, Ava replied under a deleted Shadman post saying, "No Beast Boy trap, Shad? You've changed." Basically, Ava was asking Shadman to draw art of Beast Boy, as Beast Boy was shown at different ages in the show. We can't say anything for certain, but that doesn't mean the tweet wasn't strange. Though we definitely can't say the same about the next tweet. On January 17th, 2018, a person tweeted saying, "Remember this growing up? Me too. Check it out at Shadbase," featuring a photo of the 4-year-old cartoon character Caillou with his mother. Obviously, we know Shadbase is a website with very disgusting content involving children and comic book characters, and the tweet clearly referenced it, but instead of opposing it, Chris joined in and replied, "Help, I need an adult." I don't think there's any need to explain how crazy this stuff is. But what's even crazier is Ava's next tweet. Maybelle and Dipper are 12-year-old siblings from a show called Gravity Falls. On July 14th, 2017, a user tweeted comics of these characters kissing. Ava replied, "They're twins, so at this point, it's just right?" I mean, it's almost unbelievable that Ava Kris Tyson was tweeting this. This just reflects their personality and feelings. The strange part is that they delete most of their tweets later on. Anyway, Tyson's tweets will only become more shocking and unusual from now on. On June 21st, 2018, a user posted some scenes of a 14-year-old character named Violet from the movie Incredibles. Ava replied saying, "Low-key, she's cute." The fact that Violet was 14 and Ava was a grown adult makes this even worse. The surprising part is that Ava wasn't just reacting to Shadman's work. They were friends or knew each other, to say the least. On April 16th, 2019, Ava will post a clip from their live stream where they accidentally visited Shadman's website. What's even weirder is that they gave him a shout out stating, "Shout out to Shadbase for having safe for work drawings today." I accidentally pulled up his website on stream. However, if you still think this is a coincidence, the next incident will definitely change your mind. On January 25th, 2019, Shadman posted a picture of a character called Raptalia from the Rising of the Shield Hero. There are 2 versions of her in the show. In one she's 17, and in the other she's 10. Shadman posted a 10-year-old version stating, "What is this, and why do people keep sending me this?" Ava replied underneath saying, "Please Shad, please." I believe everyone understands what this means, as Shadman is basically an illegal artist who draws this stuff. Obviously, this is messed up, but things didn't get better. On January 24th, 2020, a user named After replied to Ava with a photo of a. The story behind this image is that there are 2 versions of the image, one with the girl clothed and the other without, and the post was liked by Ava. These were just the incidents that had proofs or were recorded before they deleted everything. One of the tweets, which wasn't clear or was out of context, said, "Nothing gets my knob cranking like some." As we know, the meaning is inappropriate, but let's just let it go. Now, some people may argue that these tweets are years old. I want to clarify again that I am not hating or accusing anyone. This is purely for educational purposes. It's important to understand that Ava was invited to the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards, and everyone should be aware of this. The fact that Shadman wasn't just an artist, but drew literal kids is even worse. He was basically a predator. This situation has led to me thinking about one thing. What might have happened between Chris and Katie, as most of these tweets are from that period. We can't make assumptions, but who knows? This might be the reason. But yeah, we can only hope for the best and improvement. One important takeaway from this is to stay away on the internet too. It's not as safe as it looks.
He's a degenerate, and she didn't want to live with him anymore. It's quite obvious. She didn't realize who she was marrying until it was too late. And then she had to get out. Because he just kept escalating the degeneracy to levels she could not deal with. You have to understand, people that are cross-dressing like this and doing these things are very degenerate. They have very serious sexual addictions. This isn't about equality or any of that nonsense. These are people who are predators. And they found a way to hide. They found a way to get away with this type of stuff. I'll pretend to be a girl, and then people will leave me alone and let me get away with it. I mean, Dr. Disrespect had to go away, right? So Kris Tyson should have to face the same type of reaction. But I don't believe she will. He will, whatever the fuck. I don't believe he will. I think we'll see yet again another double standard when it comes to this. We know the liberals have no problem with pedophilia, so they won't have an issue with any of it. They'll be just fine with it. It's just drawings, they'll say. I mean, drawing Keemstar's 11-year-old daughter in sexual positions, or 6-year-old or whatever, that's pretty weird, bro. Hey, Smokey, why don't you put pictures of your kids on here? Oh, God damn it, I wonder why. I wonder why I don't do that. It's a mystery, ain't it?
But the point takeaway from this is to stay away on the internet.
It's a real mystery why I don't put my kids on here. Hey, Smokey, why don't you put pictures of your kids on here? Oh, God damn it, I wonder why. It's a mystery. We may never get the answers. Let's see what the latest is. You hear what Elon Musk said about his son? Sad.
To one of my older boys, where I was essentially tricked into signing documents for one of my older boys, Xavier. This was before I had really any understanding of what was going on. We had COVID going on, and so there was a lot of confusion.
Think about it. What some consider the smartest man on the planet. Before he endorsed Trump and bought Twitter, remember, they used to call him the smartest man on the planet. Remember that? Elon Musk is a genius. He's going into space. He's doing all these things, building these electric cars. He's a fucking genius. Remember that? Remember how all that went away? Now he's just some retard. We're supposed to assume he's a retard. But how does a guy become the richest man in the world and build electric cars and rockets to space and be a retard? You know what I mean? That doesn't even make sense to me. How can he be a retard? He's got to be smarter than me. Gotta be. But you got to understand, the liberal doesn't view a rich person as smart. They view a rich person as someone that took advantage of others. They don't view them as someone that's better than them, smarter than them, more disciplined than them, which is really why they're rich. They have more discipline than you. They're smarter than you. They make better choices than you. It really comes down to discipline. Smokey, you don't need that headache. What headache? But it really comes down to discipline. Life is all about discipline. You could have a lot of money in your bank account if you become more disciplined with your spending, if you become more disciplined with work. It's not about taking advantage of others. It's just about doing the work and being disciplined about it. I mean, Elon went all in with these things, and it paid off for him because he went all in. He didn't half-ass. You don't become the richest man in the world fucking off all day. I mean, I know that a lot of people think that that's how it should be, and all these billionaires, their daddy was rich or whatever, but nah, man. Some of these motherfuckers actually work their ass off. Elon's not a fool. Not a fool. Quite the opposite, actually. If you listen to the clip, if you listen to the first 27 seconds, he explains it very well. I didn't understand what I was doing. Gotta understand, Elon's a busy man. He's got a lot going on. He just like you and everybody else has his interest. He has the things that he's hyper focused on, and that's what he pays a majority of the attention to, is those types of things. This other stuff, he just didn't really know what it was. He didn't know what the trans stuff was, and he had doctors and stuff coming to him and telling him this stuff, and he trusted the experts. And it wasn't until he realized what happened to his son, he learned the hard way about it. And then he went and started doing his research, and then he realized what he had done, what he had signed. And what he just said is so great, because this is what I've been saying for years. These people don't even know what they're agreeing with. They don't know nothing about this trans topic. So I don't even blame them for supporting it. I don't blame them. They don't know nothing. And they've been heavily guilt-tripped. Heavily guilt-tripped. It's actually quite sad. Elon, though, the fact that he is going against it now, there's a lot of people that, like clip I played on Patreon a few weeks ago, where that woman was talking about, there's some parents who did this to their kids, and you're never going to be able to convince them that it was wrong, because if they admit they were wrong, they admit that they did something horrible to their child. They basically committed a war crime on their child, a human rights violation. Serious shit was done to their child, and they endorsed it. The fact that Elon's coming out against it now, that he fully understands what happened, instead of being bitter, instead of going, oh, I was right all along. It takes a really big man to admit what he's admitting right here. It takes a big man to do it. Because there's a lot of people, they'll never admit they were wrong. They hurt their child. They'll never admit it. They'll never hear it come out of their mouth. They will ride this transgender shit till the bitter end. Elon's doing the right thing. He learned the hard way, so he's trying to warn others not to learn the way he learned.
I was told, Saber might commit suicide if he
That was a lie right from the outset.
incredibly evil. And I agree with you that the people that have been promoting this should go to prison.
That's
So I was
personal.
tricked into doing this, it wasn't explained to me that puberty blockers are actually just sterilization drugs. Anyway, and so I lost my son essentially. They call it dead naming for a reason.
Yeah,
All right. So the reason it's called dead naming is because your son is dead. So my son Xavier is dead, killed by the woke blind virus.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what that would be like.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, and there's lots of people in that situation now.
Right.
It's not pretty, and lots of demolished kids.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's a good reason to be the final straw. All right, so let's.
So I vowed to destroy the woke blind virus after that. And we're making some progress.
Join the club.
Yeah. Happened to one of my.
Fucking with Elon will end up being a massive mistake for the left. They fucked with the richest man on the planet. Took his son. Did it to the richest man on the planet. Remember, I did a stream one time. I've said this a few times on a stream. I said, you know, they're going to do this trans shit to the wrong guy. And it's going to backfire big time. There's the guy. Right there. It gets no bigger than the richest man on the planet. They turned the richest man on the planet against him because they went after his children. They brainwashed him and fooled him. And this could happen to any of you. Hindsight's 2020. You know all the facts now. When this was being done to Elon's son, this was probably a decade or so ago. I mean, who knows how long ago this was? Was you talking about the transgender topic back in 2010? I doubt you was. Nobody was. But it was going on back then. They were doing this back. They've been doing this for a long time to these children. And it's just finally come to the light because the children are becoming of age and they are going to the media and documentaries are being made and lawsuits are being filed, just as I said they would. Because you're abusing children. And as we all know, when you abuse children, eventually those children grow up and they tell the stories. We saw it with the Catholic Church. We're seeing it with this. And now you have the richest man on the planet who vows to destroy these people because they fucked his son up.
Days and weeks ahead. So in the days and weeks ahead, I, together with you, will do everything in my power to unite our Democratic Party, to unite our nation, and to win this election. You know, as many of you know, before I was elected as Vice President, before I was elected as United States Senator, I was the elected Attorney General of California, and before the prosecutor. In those roles, I took on perpetrators of all kinds.
Oh God, it's already starting. It's gonna be a long 4 years, boys.
Predators who abused women. Fraudsters who ripped off consumers. Cheaters who broke the rules for their own gain. So hear me when I...
Black men who smoked a blunt and then I put them in jail. You left that part out, Kamala.
Joe, it is so good to hear our president's voice. Joe, I know you're still on the call, and we've been talking every day. You guys heard it from Doug's voice. We love Joe and Jill. We really do. They truly are like family to us. And
You called him a racist motherfucker. I mean, what the
because everybody here does.
It's neutral.
I knew you were still there. You're not going anywhere, Joe.
I'm watching you, kid. I'm watching you, kid. I love you.
I love you, Joe. Oh, it is so good to be.
You all are seeing this all wrong. I can't believe so many of you are acting this way towards Elon. How could Elon be tricked by these people? Exactly. Ding, 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 ding. The smartest man on the planet fell for it. What do these retards on the street? You expect them to see through this? The smartest man in the world fell for it. So you got to go a little easy on the retards. You got to go a little easy on these retard motherfuckers because, of course, they're going to fall for it. Come on now. The smartest man on earth fell for it. You have to understand. They trust. This is not hard to understand at all. How many times I got to break this shit down for y'all? These people believe the experts. You don't trust the scientists. You don't trust the doctor. You have caught them lying too many times. So you don't trust them anymore. You know better. They don't know better yet. You are not giving them the opportunity to wake up. You used to be dumb as them. Oh, yes, you was. You was just as dumb as them. You could go back and we could find you saying ignorant fucking shit that you believed because you were naive and you were stupid. And then over time, you caught on. You caught on that you were being fucking played and you woke up to it. They didn't. Or it took them a lot longer. Elon thought he could trust these people. These are the doctors. Elon's working 15, 16 hours a day. So the doctors come to him. The baby mama probably came to him as well and said, this is what you need to do. The poor kid, this is what'll help him. And Elon said, oh, okay, I guess this is the right thing to do. I got all these doctors and scientists. And you got to think, Elon's rich, brother. He's rich. Think of the doctors he got for his son. He got what he was led to believe were world-class doctors. And these world-class doctors were telling him this was what he needed to do. And we're talking, this was probably 2010 or something. This was not recent. I don't believe this was a recent thing. I believe this was something he did a long time ago. How knowledgeable were you about the transgender topic in 2010? Somebody look up when this happened to the son. Get an exact year for this. Because if we got an exact year for it, then maybe if it was 2018 or 19, perhaps we could say, well, come on, Elon, goddamn. If I knew about it, how did you miss it? How the fuck did you miss it? But if we're talking, before Trump, bro, nobody was talking about this topic before Trump. Oh, 100% it matters. It 100% matters because if you're not knowledgeable on the topic, and it's just like he said, they were telling me my son will kill himself and all this stuff. So this is what they're telling. See, you need to redirect your energy not towards the victims of this. And the parents are just as much victims of anybody. They've been brainwashed too. Not all of them. Some of them are evil fuckers. But there's some of them are like Elon who just fell for this. Who were told, your son will kill himself. And they were like, oh my God. Imagine a doctor. Someone that you trust. You really believe in this doctor. And he tells you, you don't do this, your son will kill himself. And you have no knowledge of this topic. This is all kind of new to you. This is not in the news every day like it is now. Now it's everywhere. I mean, how could you are fucking, there is no excuse for doing that to your child now. And of course, Elon probably should have done more research on the puberty blockers, but he's a busy man. He's a busy, rich man, so he hires the best doctors on the planet Earth to care for his child, thinking he's doing the right thing. He may not have the time to vet everything, but these doctors, he pays people to vet them. These doctors, These are the best doctors. Why does Elon have anything to be concerned with? He has hired the best doctors money can buy. Put yourself in Elon's shoes. He's bought the best doctors money can buy. He has the best insurance. He has it all. The best health care you can get in the world. Elon has it. So why shouldn't he trust it? Now, of course, he doesn't trust it. Notice he said this was, didn't he say this was before COVID? Or maybe he said this was during, I think he said this was during COVID. If this was during COVID, I mean, come on, you should have known better. But you have to give props to Elon because he's being honest about it. He's admitting his mistake. He's not like these other parents going, oh, no, I had no, he's saying, man, I fucked up. I fucked up bad, and the only thing I can do now is destroy these fuckers. That's all I can do. Put all my resources behind just fucking wrecking these motherfuckers. Of course he's an idiot. He's admitting he's an idiot. But if Elon can fall for it, anybody can. And the way to get through to these people is compassion. It's not hatred to the parents. Or some of the parents, I mean, you listen to them talk, it's like they don't sound like Elon. They're still praising it. It's a good thing. Their son's fake pussy's rotting off and all this stuff's happening, and they just keep on, keep on pushing it. But the parents that are willing to admit their mistake, you've got to show compassion. You've got to put your anger at the doctors. The doctors knew better. The doctors knew 100% this was wrong to be doing, and they went ahead and did it anyway. That's who's truly at fault here, is these damn doctors. Because, I mean, who put these ideas in the heads of these parents anyway? Who the fuck told these parents that their kids was trans and all this shit? They didn't come up with that off the top of their fucking head. Somebody fed that to them. I mean, this stuff runs deep, man, and it's all going to come out eventually. All this stuff and how it really started and where all the money has went, because these surgeries are highly profitable. We did the video years back on how much it cost, over $100,000 to transition. Cost over $100 fucking grand. It's a lot of money. You transition 10 motherfuckers, that's $1 million right there. And think of how many people they've transitioned. Think of how much money, bro. Billions of dollars, bro. To mutilate and ruin people's lives. Crazy, ain't it? You guys are asking, like, how could Elon do that? And he's telling you, well, they told me my son will kill himself. Like, you don't understand these people, these doctors, and the brainwashing and the shit they were saying, the manipulation. And you're not understanding the time. You're not understanding. You have all this knowledge, and they don't. So you're going into it like, well, I know all about this shit. I tell that doctor to suck my fucking dick. I know you're trying to manipulate me, and I'll tell you what, you're going to be fired for saying that to me, motherfucker. I'm wise to them games. These people didn't know what the fuck. They were just thinking about their kid will kill himself. Like, what the fuck? This doctor who I'm paying an ungodly amount of money to just told me my kid will kill himself if I don't give him this pill. Now, if you go against that doctor and then that kid kills himself, you're going to feel like a fucking idiot for the rest of your life. But the cruel joke is Elon will feel like an idiot for the rest of his life because at the end of the day, his son died anyway. That's the cruel joke. That's the ironic twist. is that in the end, his son, he did what he was, they told him his son will die if he doesn't do this. And so he did it. And his son died anyway. He's dead to him because his son wants nothing to do with him anymore. His son is completely caught up in it. The mother probably is too. And now he has to live with this mistake the rest of his life. That's why I won't waste no time shitting on Elon about it, because he's got to live with it. There's nothing I can say that matters, really, quite frankly. He has to live with it. That's why he's so brutally honest about it, because there's nothing you can say that can make it any worse. He has to live with it every day. What could the internet's comments, I mean, what could... People need to hear it. They need to see that the smartest man in the world fell for it. Like, holy shit, this is a serious thing. If the smartest man in the world fell for it and lost his son, imagine how many dumb motherfuckers fell for it and lost their child. The smartest, richest man in the world, he fell for it. Yeah, maybe ain't so smart after all. It's all in how you look at it. But be careful, because you could be easily fooled into the next thing. You could be one of these people that gets fooled by it. Whatever it is, there's always a new thing coming to fool you. And you might get caught up in the next one. No, I don't watch LOL Cow. Oh, Biden Harris. Harris 2024. Get Biden out of there. This nerd already got a shirt. Got his shirt before he got some pussy. And nothing will come of that Secret Service shit. That Secret Service bitch got to resign. I mean, God, that's what I'm saying. People are such fucking goofs, man. They won't relinquish power. They keep yapping about how Trump won't give up power. Newsflash, asshole. Trump gave up power in 2020. Walked away. Ain't been president for 4 years. What are you talking about? I watched the man leave. Now he tried to stage an insurrection. Oh, shut up. Shut up with the bullshit. Hell am I looking at? She's got to resign. Yeah, he thought his son was born gay because he likes musicals. Like, being gay is just a giant stereotype. Like, it's like being a woman. You just put a dress on, you're a woman. Like, it's so stupid. There are gay people that don't like musicals. And that don't even sound gay, and you wouldn't even know they were gay unless they told you. Tons of that. Trump campaign began preparing for Biden exit in May. Yeah, everybody knew this was coming, by the way. So they're all like, oh my God, Republicans don't know what to do now. Kamala, oh my God. What? Who the fuck is worried about her? The only thing I'd worry about is you idiots actually voting for her and making her president, because she would do horrible things. But as far as her being more electable than Biden or something, it's about the same. I think our chances increase slightly having her instead of Biden, because I think Biden is a more likable guy than Kamala. I think Biden is likable. There's something about Biden that people like. Like, he's getting ice cream. He's like an old grandpa or something. If you don't know a lot about Biden, you might like him. Might see him as just some old grandpa. But Kamala is just a goofy. Like I said, this female empowerment stuff, this is her whole campaign. It's going to be about women, and I'm a woman, and I'm a black woman, and look at me, I'm a black woman. It's going to be that type of shit. Well, that type of shit, every time it's put in a movie, the movie flops. So the country has been rejecting that shit repeatedly. Will it work in a presidential election? We're about to find out, because that's the campaign. Let's go, I'm a woman, hear me roar. That's the campaign. And Trump's a fucking dictator. That's the campaign. The woman will save us all. Superwoman flying in to save us. How about you walk to a polling place and vote on that thing? How about it? That's who we need. Born gay.
You met up with a liar? Oh.
Born gay. Don't worry, it's just gonna take Elon some time. He just came out of the mind fog. He just came out of it. He's like, what's happening? And he left his son in there. I mean, you're walking through the mind fog, and you get out of it, and you realize your son's gone. He's still in there somewhere. You can't find him anymore. And it's a fucking mess. But you're out of the fog. You can see clearly now. Uh-oh, she's got her collard greens, T-West. Surely this will get your vote, T-West. Take a look. You like collard greens, don't you? See, I'm black. Vote for me. Vote for me. She's got hot sauce in the purse. Like the shit the racist shit they say, I haven't even heard that type of shit, brother. And I know actual racist white people. And I ain't never heard a racist white person talk about no hot sauce in the bed. These motherfuckers are an extra special kind of racist. Like the shit they say is it's shit black people don't even do anyway. Like they're dumb as fuck. And it's just way more racist. To me, it's more racist than the N-word, I think. Like, the shit they think about black people is hilarious. Like, when they try to pander, they're like, I got sauce in my purse. Like, that's what the blacks do, you know? I got a watermelon in here in my backpack and some chicken. I know blacks like that. It's like, damn, lady, relax. How about we hear about policy? Did I mention I got a pack of Newports in my pocket? Huh? Y'all trying to get crunk? Vote for me. Vote for me, no cap. Like, they don't even know what nothing means. Like, vote for me, no cap. Bling, bling. They like that, right? I got some bling right here. I keep it tucked in the suit. What if I shot my friend? I know y'all like doing that. They pull out a gun, shoot their friend. See? I'm hip with it. I'm about that life. Kamala, I mean, it's going to be so cringe, bro. I mean, the clips are coming, trust me. She going to be out there talking a lot. Barack Obama left the door open. Barack Obama was like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. Obama was like, damn, I said get Joe out of there, but damn, y'all are dumb as fuck. Kamala. Oh, that one clip of her going, they not like us. That's when you know that song jumped the shark. It becomes a rallying cry for the Democrats. It'd be the best thing that happened to Drake if that song becomes like the Democrats start using it. It'll kill that song. She tried to get it too, boy. She tried to slip it in there. I don't think it worked, but she tried to make that something. She likes to repeat herself a lot too. She'll say it again. She probably thinks it's a cold ass line. She'll say that shit again. She is a lot like Hillary, dude. I mean, Hillary used to do that same shit. Like Pokemon go to the polls and shit. Like, Kamala does the same shit. She tries to lash on to like popular culture and it doesn't work. Wait till she gets to speak in front of a bunch of black people. She'll be like, as they say, they not like us. And all the black women will be like, wee! Bunch of fat Lizzos in there. If she wins, you're going to hear about girl power for 4 fucking years. And if you don't re-elect her, you're a fucking racist. Misogynist. And if she loses, well, everybody hates women. And this proves it. Deep down inside, women want her to lose, and they may very well vote against her. Why? Because women want to be victims. Women would love her to lose so they can say, you just won't elect a woman. You men won't elect a woman. You hate women. So if she loses, they get to do that. If she wins, they get to brag and talk shit. But actually, it's a horrible thing because so much pressure on her as the first female president, she cannot make a mistake. And any mistake she makes, oh my God, it's going to be a big fucking deal. Because she's a woman. She's the first female president, so she has to hit it out of the park. And women hate each other. That's true. So, and you think there ain't some women out there that will vote Trump just out of fucking spite? I'm sadly mistaken. Because they will. You think that's going to stop him? She'll be president. This guy just typed a big bunch of shit to me on Twitter and I just responded with, nah. All that shit you said, nah. Here's our great governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis, 2 years ago predicting everything. If it'll play.
We're so predictable. The regime media is going to knife this guy in the back as soon as the Democrats get blown out on Tuesday, because they see him as a liability, because you guys see the lack of leadership in Washington. We have the worst inflation we've had in 4 decades, and it's because his policies have facilitated it. We have energy problems like we haven't had in many years because they've declared war on our own domestic energy production. You can go beg Maduro from oil, and somehow that's not global warming, but if we produce our own, that's somehow a bad thing. So they are causing you to pay more for energy. It's not just gas prices, it's utilities, it's the cost of goods, because the energy goes into everything that is produced. And so they're doing that. So yes, those are really bad things people are having to contend with, which is bad enough. But voters know that Biden is making these problems so bad. He's creating these problems. And so there's a lot of folks, they're running now trying to say like they're going to do all these things when, they've been supporting Biden the whole time. So people understand that. And I think what's going to happen, you're starting to see a little trickles of it. But these regime media outlets in New York and D.C., you're going to start seeing stories after the midterms. Biden may not be physically fit to be president. He may have, this or that. And you're going to start seeing that. And there's going to be a jump. Now, they should have done this 2 years ago, and it was obvious he shouldn't have been running for president. But they didn't do that because they had an agenda. Well, now I think their agenda is going to be that they want to push him aside because they view him as a liability. So stay tuned for that. I'm usually right about these things because these people are very easy to see. We see their narrative, so you know what they're going to do. You see it from a mile away. And partially because we're able to do that in Florida, we beat those narratives back every single day in this state. People are so predictable. The regime media is going to knife this guy in the back as soon as the Democrats get blown out on Tuesday.
There it is. It all came true.
Because they
all came true. Well, now what? We've learned a lot. Look at little Nick, boy. He's gayer than a $2 bill. Look at him. He gay.
North Carolina. And he was tell me this is normal. Look at his forehead.
Oh, man.
Trump's type. Hear me when I say, I know Donald Trump's type.
Like right now, The Democrats are on cloud 9. They're floating around high as a kite. This is all going to fade, though, in about a week. And reality is going to set in that this is the nominee. This is who they got to run. A highly unlikable person is who they got to run. And she's got to run on Biden's record because she has none, and her record is Biden. She's his vice president. And they got to run against Trump, who at this point seems literally fucking unstoppable. They shot him. He just stood back up and said, whatever. So he looks damn near invincible at this point. But right now, it's so funny. They're all high as a kite. They're just, oh my God, this is... Krassistan is like, holy smokes, this might be too easy. Oh! And this is the clip right here that it just blew him away, boy.
And in this campaign, I will proudly put my record against his. As a young prosecutor, when I was in the Alameda County District Attorney's Office in California, I specialized in cases involving sexual abuse. Donald Trump was found liable by a jury for committing sexual abuse. As Attorney General of California, I took on one of our country's largest for-profit colleges and put it out of business. Donald Trump ran a for-profit college, Trump University, that was forced to pay $25 million to the students it scammed. As district attorney, to go after polluters, I created one of the first environmental justice units in our nation. Donald Trump stood in Mar-a-Lago and told big oil lobbyists he would do their bidding for a $1 billion campaign contribution. During the foreclosure crisis, I took on the big Wall Street banks and won $20 billion for California families, holding those banks accountable for fraud. Donald Trump was just found guilty of 34 counts of fraud. Hear me when I say, I know Donald Trump's type.
Holy smokes! She's got my vote. Trump University is a scam. Yeah, it probably was. How's that different from any other college that you all are in massive debt to and you're begging Joe Biden to pay it? So that seems like a scam too, huh? Why don't the colleges why don't you just sue the college? God, would it kill y'all to lift some weights and take a jog or something? Would it kill some of you fucking... God. You just walk around looking like that, huh? You don't give a fuck. You ain't even an old man. You just let it go. You just given up in like your 20s. You're just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna look like shit. It's an interesting way to live. Where are my keys? There they are. Buy a new lighter. With what money? My girl said Kamala Harris, she ain't voting for her. Women ain't voting for her. Just because she's a woman. That's the thing, man. Just because she's a woman don't mean she's going to get all the women to vote for it. When people say that, I'm just like, you don't talk to women. And when you motherfuckers say shit like that, you expose yourself. Like, you don't actually talk to women. Because women don't like other women, bro. Women hate other women. Look, listen to how they talk about their best friends and shit. And they like her. They like her. Trust me, there's tons of women can't stand Kamala Harris. This motherfucker's about gone too. Ain't no shame working at Arby's. Curly fries sound good. Ain't no shame working anywhere. Job's a job. It's all about the type of job you want to do. It's your life. Who cares? Dude, they're coping heavy with Harris. It's actually sad to watch. The cope is strong. They're lying like never before, bro. First of all, they're pretending that all the MAGA people are upset by it. Can you show me one MAGA person upset by Kamala Harris being the nominee? Show it to me. Just show it to me. You say there's a meltdown happening. Show me it. Because I haven't seen it. Like it's cope, bro. They're like coping heavy right now. They're delusional. That's the word I'm looking for. They're completely fucking delusional. How else could you describe this? Where we all know Kamala Harris is not the best the Democrats can do. We know that. And we know that a lot of them wanted to have an open process. And we know we've been watching them weigh their options for the last 2 weeks since that debate. We've watched them kind of speculate on who should step in for Biden and stuff. And they've been debating it. So now they have this consensus for Harris where they're all on the same page suddenly out of nowhere. Come on, bro. Come on. This is coping. They're delusional. They're just like, yeah, this is great. But as time goes on, I'm telling you, there's a lot of time between now and the election. Trump looks stronger than ever. The Republicans look more united than ever. The Democrats do not look united. Barack Obama did not endorse Harris. Doesn't seem like they're all on the same page over there. Republicans are behind Trump because Trump just got shot. And to go against Trump right now as a Republican is just career suicide. But they're delusional and coping heavy right now. Heavy. Quit. Quit. Like, listen to him. If it's wrong to enjoy the fuck out of the collective panic taking hold of the Republican Party right now, I don't want to be right. Where? Show me the panic. What you have to realize about the liberal is just going to say things. It's not based in reality. They just say things. And other liberals just believe it. It is so easy to be a liberal influencer because you just say things. And half the people that follow you just eat it up, and the other half just hate on you because they know you're a fucking clown. And it's all engagement, and it all feeds into the same fucking check. And that's really why they're doing it at the end of the day. Because some of these tweets are just, I mean, they're not based in any reality here. What the fuck are they talking about?
Should I do it?
Do not come.
I'm gonna do it.
Do not come.
I'm gonna come. Oh. Do it?
DeSantis said they're just rearranging the deck chairs on the Titanic, putting Harris in. I agree. She's not a good candidate. Now that she could win 100%. So don't be coming in here when she wins going, oh, you said she couldn't win. No, I didn't. No, I mean, you're going to do that anyway, but she could easily win. This country is full of morons, and you should not underestimate the stupidity of this country. But perhaps the country will show me that it's not completely down and out and has some sense left. We'll see.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And it is my great honor to have Joe's endorsement in this race.
You sure do.
They got Joe Biden on a phone call in there. This is so fucking weird. And liberals are pretending it's nothing weird about it. I wish they'd come in here. I wish they were. I should have went easier on them. This is what I mean. Like, this is why I told you all, called you all faggots for calling them pedos and shit when they would come in here, because now they won't come in here at all. They've been beaten into submission, and there's no fun. Like, I want to listen to them, like, defend this shit, but none of them will. None of them have the courage to come in here anymore. They've watched so many of the other ones get demolished in here that they just won't do it. They used to be brave. You know what I need to do is mind fuck them into doing it. That's what I need to do. When I need to be like, no, I don't want to talk about that. We can talk about anything but that. And then they'll be like, oh, no, oh, come on. We got to talk about that, though. No, I really don't want to talk about that. That you got to make them think you're afraid. You got to make them think that, oh, God, I don't want to talk about that topic. When in reality, what possible topic could you be afraid of to talk with these people? I mean, these people are dorks. Not afraid to talk about a topic. You think I'm afraid to get on a fucking Discord and talk about something? I mean, what in the fuck? Listen, I get you guys are cowardly faggots, but I'm not. I was on here at fucking 14 years old, a year after 9/11, calling it an inside job on the internet. We didn't give a fuck. So I'm from a different time. When you got on the internet, you could say whatever the fuck you wanted. That's what the internet's for. So who gives a fuck? We was questioning shit long before you motherfuckers came along and started questioning shit. Y'all motherfuckers just got here talking about, oh, have you heard about the Jews? Man, that's old news, man. People been talking about Jews for years. We always talk about that too. Jews and who. I mean, there's all kinds of speculation about who runs the world. Could be reptilians. Who knows? You just got here. You ain't uncovering nothing. They act like they uncovered something, bro. You know there's a lot of Jews in Hollywood. Nah, shit. They used to make jokes about it in movies all the time, dummy. Used to be a running joke. They used to make comments about Jews running Hollywood all the time. Suddenly it's a big fucking deal. Now, I've heard this my whole life, that the Jews run the media and the Jews run Hollywood. And I've heard Jewish people say it and make jokes about it. It's nothing new. You haven't uncovered nothing. That's why these dorks get on my nerves when they come in here and they're like, Smokey, do you understand the Jews run the media? It's like, brother, I'm 37 years old. You didn't uncover something at 20 years old that I didn't uncover already. This is not something to be uncovered. It's not some secret, bro. That there's a lot of Jews in the media and in Hollywood. This is not a secret. It's an open thing. So... Sorry, I believe in the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. I actually believe in it. They got a right to be Jewish, so I don't really waste my time hating on people for their religion. I live in America. I mean, you're allowed to have whatever religion you want in America. We have the woke religion, we have the Christians, and we have Jews and Muslims and shit, so... Everybody got their little bit of religion. Even if they pretend like they don't. They believe in some shit. They got something. Why not quit the pot and just work at Arby's and grind and make money and save it all? Stop buying shit. Like, bro, these people on Twitter are dorks. Like, stop coming in here with the stupid troll, gay troll shit. Like, you're not, none of you are good at it. Just stop. You're really getting schooled on there. You think I believe that? You really think that you're trolling somebody with that? No, I just look at you like a retard. I just look at you and go, look at this nerd crying out for daddy's attention. God, it's fucking sad. Because ain't none of these nerds schooling me. That nerd earlier went off on a tangent about something I wasn't even talking about. And then by the end of it, he was like, yeah, exactly. And I'm like, what are you even talking about, dude? These people, like I say all the time, they're off in the fucking weeds, bro. I'm walking down a path and they're off in the weeds. And I'm trying to get them back on the path, but they're in the weeds and they keep fucking around out there. And I just don't understand it. Get out of the weeds, brother. They be arguing with me about some shit I'm not even arguing about. They're arguing. Literally, that dude earlier was literally arguing with himself. Because I don't know what the fuck he was even talking about. And he kept saying I said stuff. And I was like, I didn't say that. These people are always trying to tell you the point you're trying to make. And I'm like, brother, I know the point I made with the original tweet. And it's not got nothing to do with all this shit you're typing here. So you're just a little unhinged. I know Kamala Harris is not the best candidate. I know you're worried about Trump winning. But listen, man, it's going to be fine, dude. Just relax, dude. We've already lived through a Trump presidency. It's nothing to be concerned with. It's nothing to get worked up about and panic about. I'd be much more concerned with Kamala Harris based on her political record than I would Trump. Kamala has kept innocent people in prison. I don't like smoking papers, so why would I buy shitty papers? I don't even smoke that much. Smoke a few times a day. Like maybe 3 times a day. It's really not a lot. Nah, there's not going to be no sex tape. Kamala's problem is going to be her record, and her talking is going to fuck Kamala over. They're going to have to keep Kamala heavily scripted. Because if they let her go off the cuff on things, boy, she's going to make a fool of herself. A bong's a bad idea. It's going to chew that weed up quick. Gonna burn that shit up fast. And bongs eat that shit up. That's not a very clear answer to that question. He didn't say, nah, my wife, she's in love with me. He went, I doubt it. That's not a confident answer to that question. He's on a sex schedule twice a week, Tuesdays and Fridays. He gets to fuck. It's on a schedule. I can tell Larson's not satisfied because he's always lusting. He's always talking about some girl at the store he saw, or how he could have fucked this girl at the register. He's lusting. So he's not being satisfied by she's not fucking enough. It's on a schedule. If he just get in the gym, he wouldn't be on the schedule. If you just get serious. The black guy came to the mailbox the other night, and he about pissed himself when that black guy went to check his mail because he thought that black guy was coming to mug him. He has got to get in the gym. When another man's coming out to check his mail and you start panicking, it might be time to put some weight on and put some strength on. Get in that gym. I would say buy a gun, but damn, you might pull it out and shoot that black man. You might be the motherfucker that needs the gun. You might shoot that poor man. You'll be like, well, he was black. He was coming at me in the dark. I don't know. I just saw a black guy and said, oh shit. Pop, pop, pop. I just saw a black guy and opened fire. Some racist guy's like, yeah, my daddy didn't do it. My daddy let one of them get too close one time. He ain't with us no more. You did the right thing, son. Don't let him call you racist. I'd have done the same thing, son. Larson's lusting. Just not getting it enough. But why should you get it? What do you bring to the table here? What are you bringing to the table that you deserve to get fucked more than twice a week anyway? Larson's in a bad spot because deep down he knows she could do better. So he just got to kind of deal with it. He's got to deal with the 2 days a week because, man, he's just lucky to be hitting at it all. And he got to marry her? Damn. He won't do the work. Just get in the gym for 6 months. You You'd be fucking her every day instead. She's come to the terms with you. You're never going to be in shape. She's just accepted it. This is who you are. She loves you, but she's just not trying to fuck you all the time, really, because it's just not, you know. You don't even go to the gym. It's a reality. You don't go to the gym. You just look like a slob, kind of skinny, fat slob, and you're 155 pounds, no muscle, though. How tall? Yeah, you got a Destiny type body, 100%. Now, why would anybody want to fuck that? That's what I'm saying. You got to be honest with yourself. You've fallen for the lies. I'll be right back. You've fallen for the lies. That's your problem. Dude, this shit is so gay the way. Listen to this. It's 2024. After isolating his family home in Delaware for 6 days, following a positive test for COVID-19 last Wednesday, U.S. President Joe Biden will return to the White House in Washington on Tuesday afternoon. Joe Biden did not need to isolate. Enough. I mean, they're still doing this. Bro, people get COVID-19 now. I'm here to tell you, they're going to work. You realize that, right? They're going to work. Nobody's testing. Nobody gives a fuck. They're going to work. They're not even probably going to feel sick because you don't even get symptoms. It's the phantom virus. You only know you got it if you're tested for it. He probably didn't even have it, although he has been coughing and shit. Remember that? He's been coughing a lot. He was coughing during that debate, though. He's old as fuck. Even Trump looked old as fuck in that fucking speech. But I seen Trump get shot and stand up and was like, what the fuck? So he's more alert than fucking old Joe, I tell you that. You can't sit there. I mean, they were trying to do that today. That's what this nerd's trying to do on Twitter right now, trying to pretend like Joe and Trump are the same. Well, Trump's senile too. Like, I don't know about that, brother. I know you're trying to make it seem like Trump and Biden are the same mentally, but I just don't buy it, man. Sorry, man, but I don't buy that. Because I listened to Trump. Now, Trump, he's definitely old, but he certainly made sense. And the man just got shot in the fucking head. Got hit in the ear. Probably on some pain medication and shit. So, you know, if he's not sounding it, he sounded pretty good at that rally I listened to last night, though. He sounded full of energy. He sounded like Trump. It doesn't sound any different. If you go back and look at Biden 2020 till Biden now, it's a clear the difference is crazy. Remember how bad he was in 2020, though? There was tons of clips of him saying crazy shit. But there's also clips of him sounding normal as fuck. And when you put those clips next to the clips now, holy fuck. You realize how bad it is. Like, it got really bad. He's bad. Some bitch is gone. Yeah, I doubt he's dead. Doubt it. He'll be there Tuesday afternoon. And he'll say, you gotta vote Harris. She's one of the smartest people I know. I couldn't have done the work I've done without her. I don't know if you want Joe's endorsement, quite frankly. I don't know if that's a good endorsement to get. But I mean, she is linked to Joe Biden's presidency forever. She's got to own that. And I know Democrats like to say the record is great and everything. They just say shit, though. After analyzing Democrats for 8 years, I've come to the conclusion they just say shit. It doesn't have to be true. They just say shit. I'm watching them today. Republicans are having a meltdown. No, they're not. I don't see not a single one of them having a fucking meltdown. They seem pretty fucking excited about smacking Kamala around, so I don't... They seem overconfident, actually. Nope. I'm not trying any other drugs. I'm good. I mean, these people are so gay. Just journalists are gay as fuck. Listen to him. Who is this motherfucker? Works for CNN. This motherfucker's a senior reporter at CNN. One person familiar with the VP yesterday, through all her calls at the Naval Observatory, Harris wore a hooded Howard University sweatshirt, workout sweats, and sneakers. Who gives a shit what she's wearing? Why would I give a fuck about that? They got pizza and salad for dinner. Once again, who gives a fuck? She went with her favorite topping. Anchovies. Nah, you can't elect this nasty bitch. Her favorite pizza topping? What the fuck? And then just when you thought it couldn't get gayer, this other liberal chimes in and makes it even fucking gayer. She works for the BBC. She's the supervising editor of BBC News. She used to work at the LA Times, USA Today, Time Magazine. She said, the Howard sweatshirt is an important detail here. It's not, though. It's completely irrelevant to the fact that I'm paying way too much for food every day, you fucking cunt. For Harris, this is about where she came from, as much as what lies ahead. Howard is the first place she looks for when Air Force Two lands and watches like a little kid going, oh, that's why I went to school. That's why I went to school right there. Look right there, guys. Guys, come to the window. Come here. That's where I went to school, right there. See it? Oh, it looks so small from up here. Look at that. I went to school there. Yeah. That's really awesome, Kamala. We're so proud of you. Look how far you've come. You're almost president. God, I can see her now on Air Force One, her first day, and the media following her around, and her pointing out of a fucking window going, that's why I went to school, right there. And now I fly in here now, and I'm going to the White House. It's just, I remember being that little girl on that bus. Oh, that little girl on that bus that Joe Biden didn't want sitting next to his white kid. If she could see me now. And apparently she ain't even black. Is she black? Black people, let's get the vote on this. Is Kamala Harris black? Do you consider her black? Remember, they just a few weeks ago, they said Drake wasn't black. He couldn't say the N-word anymore. Remember that? Y'all was eating that shit up. Is Kamala black? Because she pretty light-skinned. She ain't black. Now, Drake got a black daddy. So Drake got black in him. His daddy black. If your daddy black, you can say the N-word. I mean, come on. Your daddy black. Come on now. That's a good question. Do you consider someone blacker if their dad's black and their mom's white versus if their dad's white and their mom's black? Do you see a difference in the level of blackness? As long as they got one black parent, they're black. Nah, black cousins don't count. Knock it off. You've got to have a black parent and you have to look black. There's that one rapper, he looked like a white dude. He's always saying it. He looked white as fuck. But he's like, my daddy black. It's cringe as fuck, actually. Because like, my daddy's black, so I can say it. Bro, you look white as shit. Bro, you look whiter than me, bro. That was AI me. AI me says everything. AI me doesn't give a fuck about nothing. When I die, I create an AI me. And then just type the topic into it and hit enter, and then the video will be made. The AI me will make it. Andrew Tate is black. He doesn't look white either. And if I seen Andrew Tate, I wouldn't think that's a white dude. His brother looked white, but he doesn't look white. He looks like Middle Eastern or something, Like I would think he's from that part of the world, the Middle East somewhere. One of them countries. I wouldn't know exactly which country, but I'd feel like he's over there somewhere. Whatever happened to Sean King? There's another fake black guy. Remember there was a wave of fake black guys and fake black women that popped up? That was a thing for a while. It's a weird thing to pretend to be another race. It's a weird thing. That shows a deep psychological problem. Like something's really wrong with you. I don't think it's grifting, man. I think they're fucked in the head. You're simplifying it. They're just trying to make some money. They're just trying to scam people. Yeah, but there's easier ways to scam people than doing that. Like, damn. Honestly, if you pretend to be black and you pull it off and you got black people sending you money, good for you. I mean, yeah, that's some effort, bro. That's a scam that takes a lot of fucking effort. And if you're dumb, it's like it's like the fatty coin. If you're dumb enough to buy a crypto coin from Boogie, you deserve to lose your money. There are certain things that, you know, if you're dumb enough to fall for it, I don't feel sorry for you. Who falls for that? Hell, T West don't feel sorry for Elon losing his son. T West is like, yeah, fuck him. Elon's like, I lost my son. They turned him into a girl and he'll never speak to me again. And I know I made a mistake and I should have paid more attention. And now I've vowed to spend the rest of my life fighting them. Spend every dollar I have, every bit of time that I have. My plan is to fight these people and get off the planet, take the rest of my children and leave the planet. So, and we'll communicate with Earth on X. And that's my plan. And what a plan, by the way. What a fucking plan. Only crying about Benjamin Netanyahu. What do you do now? Whenever Benjamin Netanyahu visits America, he brings suitcases full of soiled laundry for U.S. government personnel to clean. What? Last time he addressed Congress, he received a 30-plus standing ovations, and this week he will return to demand more foreign aid. The clothes are cleaned for the Prime Minister free of charge by U.S. staff. How much laundry? He brings suitcases full of soiled laundry. Free of charge by U.S. staff, a perk that is available to all foreign leaders, but sparingly taken advantage of during the short stays of busy heads of state. The Netanyahus are the only ones who bring actual suitcases of dirty laundry for us to clean, who, like others, spoke on the conditions of anonymity, discussed the details of a foreign leader's visits. After multiple trips, it became clear this was intentional. Well, first of all, I'd have to ask, is that even true? Because it's just an anonymous source. Just because the newspaper said it and wrote a story up, like I've seen enough that I can't believe it at face value. Yeah, sure, it could be true. It could be fake too. It sounds insane. It sounds ridiculous. So, I mean, maybe just ask him about it. Let's get his answer. What'd he say? If he says, oh, that's nonsense, that's made up, what the hell? Then I'll just go, yeah, it's probably made up. Because, I mean, it does sound kind of silly. But at the end of the day, who gives a shit? Why do I care that the government has to clean his fucking underwear? What do I care? Good. Clean them. Who cares? Very strange, though. But is it even true? And Biden is not dead. Y'all off in the weeds again. You don't need all that cookies. You're fat enough. You haven't earned those cookies. You've done nothing. Joe Biden is alive and well, and he'll be there tomorrow afternoon. I love people on Twitter because they're so fucking loud and arrogant. And the reality is they're dumb as a rock. They're dumb as a fucking rock. This guy on Twitter is typing in all capital letters like he's some clever genius, but he's a fucking moron. Like, what? Once again, what he's saying, I never said. He's arguing with his own thoughts. It's weird. These people do this shit all day. They argue with their own mind, and they pretend I said something I never said. And then I'm like, brother, you can go back through this conversation and see that I never even said that. What are you talking about? But they just get off on these rants, man. They just go wild, man. I got 2 liters of water in the fridge, ice cold.
Moving the country. Can you speak to what particularly excites the caucus about her versus the president? Well, we're looking at a frame of change versus the status quo. Moving the country forward versus Donald Trump and extreme MAGA Republicans who want to turn back the clock. Can you speak to what particularly excites the caucus?
Give Kamala Harris the power. I don't know what you should do. Let me hear Van Jones crying. Where's that at? This was a moment that I just, oh my God. I doubt it. I'm tired.
We don't need a fire. And then you can dig around for your paperwork.
I don't know where my ID
You
is.
have a stack right there, maybe?
1 second.
Yeah. Pop! Where your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I will rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
I
Rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
better fucking not. I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you right in your fucking face.
Okay, I'm fine.
Drop the fucking pot! Drop the fucking pot! Drop the fucking pot!
Shots fired.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Drop the fucking pot! Bring you this, Daryl. We got a headshot wound to the female. Headshot wound to the female. 1078.
Jesus.
Fuck.
I was on. I'm gonna go get my kit.
Headshot, dude. She's done. You can go get it, but that's a headshot. God damn it.
God, fuck.
Yeah, I'm not taking fucking boiling water in the fucking head. And look, it fucking came right to our feet, too. God damn it.
Fuck. God damn it.
You good?
I'm good. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Oh, yeah. Let her fucking just... God, is that what you do, man?
Fuck.
I mean, she was threatening to throw the boiling hot water from the stove in the guy's face. Now, I'd shoot the bitch too, quite frankly. If I had a gun, I ain't getting hit with that water. You fucking... You know what that'll do to your face? She brought that one on herself.
They got a 52 in route.
Let's hear it. Let's hear her threatening.
Drop the fucking pot! Where your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I will rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
I
Rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
better fucking not. I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you right in your fucking face.
Okay, I'm fine.
Drop the fucking pot! Drop the fucking pot! Drop the
I mean, she was kind of playing like she was going to do it. The cop was charged with first-degree murder for shooting her. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think she's some innocent little victim. I'm siding with the cop. I mean, he got charged with murder, so they must have some evidence or something. But from what I see in this video, I mean, she's definitely playing like she's going to throw that boiling hot water at him. And once again, all these people in the comment section, like, well, he should have done that. He should have. Where is the accountability for the woman? I'm so tired of this. That there's never accountability for the other person. The way they were acting that got them killed in the fucking first place. You're threatening to throw boiling hot water in some guy's face. What do you think's going to happen? Everyone gets a pass, though. You don't get a pass for you threatening people. And then you get, I mean, it's called fucking around finding out. That's what happened here. They backed away from her because she picked up that hot water. And then she was like, I rebuke you. And then I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Like she was going to baptize him with the water. And he told her, he's like, I'll shoot you in the fucking face. You throw that shit at me. Okay, there's your warning right there. I'd put it the fuck down. The fact that you pick it up and go to throw it after he says that is insanity. And you get what's coming to you after that point, I feel. But maybe there's more to it. He got charged with murder. There must be more to this. I mean, fuck, it's on video. It was a black lady, though.
And then you can dig around for your
Illinois.
I don't know.
She called the police to report like some dude around her house trying to break in. So yeah, that's kind of crazy.
to win. Yeah.
There's got to be more to it. There's got to be more to it. If he got charged with first-degree murder, there's got to be some more to this than just that video. Biden's not dead. He's alive. He'll be there tomorrow. People don't die from COVID, bro. Not at all. Can we please stop pretending it's weird to see some guy with a pistol on his hip in a holster in a grocery store? Can we just stop? This guy got some crazy shit. He got a gun and he's got extra ammo. Joe Biden ain't dead. You're going to look dumb tomorrow. I'm just telling you. Trying to help you. I'm trying to help you not look stupid. Now, tomorrow, when you see him on camera walking around, don't say it's a clone or some dumb shit. Don't dig the hole deeper. Just apologize and move on. Because I'm telling you right now, he's alive. CM Punk at SummerSlam. Next Saturday. Live. Your thoughts on it? Kamala Harris becomes presumptive Democratic presidential nominee after winning support from delegates. It's going to be Kamala.
Want me to sign, but I am not signing that shit. I staying in the race. So let's go, Brandon. So anyway.
No more let's go, Brandon. It's over.
We'll get off. I'll be back later.